You ready? Welcome, everybody, to the newest installment from Where the Fuck Are the Popcorn Bags? We are doing a new segment here on YouTube called Trailer Talk. We are going to be watching and reacting to a few trailers that we've procured, that Movie Clips has put together for us, but no one has to know about that. I am here with my co-host Brianna. As always, I am Mantis Toboggan. If you have not heard of us before, we have a podcast anywhere you can find it. It's called Where the Fuck Are the Popcorn Bags, and we review movies because we love them so much. The segment Trailer Talk was born on that podcast. We would go over a couple of trailers that we saw during the week, and basically it just doesn't strike people the way it does if they were to watch it themselves. So we're going to go through about 7 trailers here. We're going to give you our honest reactions, our immediate reactions, and then we're going to tell you to fuck off. Brianna, how you doing today?
I'm good.
I should look into
I'm
the
waiting
camera.
for my food to be fucking delivered. That's never gonna come, but that's fine.
It's never going to come. It's never going to come.
Fucking starve.
So the first movie we have tonight, the first trailer I should say, that we have tonight is The Marksman. I don't know who it's directed by, I don't know who it's written by, and I don't know who stars in it because this is an honest reaction, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not fucking with you right now. Brianna, are you ready?
I sort of know who's in it because I had to play the first 3 seconds of it about 5 times. So.
Who's in it?
Liam Neeson.
Oh, Liam Neeson. Don't take don't take anything from me, Liam Neeson, or Terry Bollea will come after you, and he's a rapist, so he'll get you. All right, let's watch the Marksman, Brianna. We gotta be like one of those reactors.
I worry about you. Out there in the middle of nowhere, all by yourself. The cartels are running everything through there. Drugs, people, guns.
I don't scare easy.
He doesn't scare.
I've seen darkness.
Who's the best dog in the world?
And I've seen what it can do.
I'm from Pima County Merchants Bank. Let you know that the ranches be sold at auction.
I just need a little time to sort things out.
There's a storm that's on.
We don't take kindly to people that look like you down here, sonny.
You're never gonna make it. It's miles to the nearest road. I'll call Border Patrol.
Please, there, no.
Everybody's gonna pay.
I come here to take the woman and the boy.
I was in the Marine Corps, so I suggest you all turn around and adios.
I'm a soldier too. My orders are to take them back with me.
Oh, girl.
Oh,
Everything's
Mexican taken. How do you say taken in Spanish?
You're not safe here. Let's go.
What the hell were you thinking taking that kid?
They were gonna kill
I don't
him. They were
recognize
waiting
anyone
for him at
else
the
except
border.
for Liam Neeson.
You damn
this
well
whole
ought to
thing.
appreciate what I'm doing for you.
If you want to help me, you can take me back. I'll find my own way home.
I'm taking you to your
If
family in
anything happens
Chicago.
to that
After
dog.
that, I don't care what you do.
The man you saw at the border is from the
What's up with that
Vasquez
dog?
cartel. He'll find you. When he does, he will kill you.
This kid didn't bring any of this on himself. He just
You don't
needs
know.
someone to give him a chance.
That kid could be a pedophile.
Do you think I'll like it in Chicago?
There are good times ahead for you, Miguel.
He's your grandson?
No, his mother asked me to look after him.
She must have had a lot of faith in you.
Is that your grandson? What? That's a huge assumption.
Maybe he's like 85 years old. He looks 50.
Looks like you had a little incident.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, but we back to blue around here. No troubles.
That was a weird one.
Hit you straight outside.
All right, I'm gonna pause it real quick. I don't want to see that at all. That looks bad.
No, there's another Liam Neeson movie that's coming out, and it was filmed in Boston. I'd rather see that.
That just looks. I mean, I'm sure I'll see it at some point in time. It'll be on Showtime in a year and a half.
It looked bad though for a Liam
It looked
Neeson movie.
really
That
bad.
looked rough.
Yeah, I don't need to see that at all. There's some white guy that wrote a movie about Liam Neeson taking care of a Spanish kid because his mom got taken by the coyotes.
I don't think she got taken. I think she died.
Oh, and the dog probably died too, because we didn't see the dog in half that trailer. All right, so the next movie is the Mauritian. I kept saying Mauritian, but Brianna corrected me because I wasn't realizing it. But it's called the Mauritanian. The Mauritanian.
Mauritanian,
The
I thought.
Mauritanian. It stars Cumby Batch. So,
Oh.
do people not call him that? Well, I do.
Well,
People do now.
I call him Benny.
And we're off.
The designated areas, you will be removed from the island. It's recommended you wear a hijab when visiting your client. We've had incidents of inmates spitting at female lawyers.
Jodie Foster!
You want to represent the head recruiter for 9/11.
Hijab. I always thought that was a racist way to say
Mauritanian held in Guantanamo. He recruited the guys who flew your friend's
Wait, they wear
plane into the
flip-flops
South
at
Tower.
Guantanamo Bay?
Meet with those men on my husband's plane?
They flippy-flops there?
What's his face?
I'm gonna make him pay.
In the event the detainee lunges for you, push back away from the table. We'll get him as quick as we can.
Hey, Bradley?
I'm Nancy Hollander. This is my associate. We wish to represent you.
We are seeking the death penalty, but if we miss something, this guy goes home. Let's get to it.
Ooh, I don't know about Benny's voice in this one.
To my mother. Tell her, I don't know, something nice.
The U.S. government is holding upwards of 700 prisoners at Guantanamo. Since when did we start locking people up without a trial in this country?
That's a lot of case files.
The prosecution won't show us the evidence they have against you. It's all redacted.
I didn't realize that was Jodie Foster until I heard her.
All my time here, I've been told
Which
you are
I
guilty.
said Jodie
Not
Foster
for
at the
something that I have
beginning.
done, but because of suspicions
I don't listen to Brianna.
and associations. I am innocent.
He has been interrogated. He has been held against his will for 6 years without a single charge being laid against him.
Doesn't it bother you at all?
Uh-oh.
Working for
Is
someone
Jodie
like
Foster
this?
going to blow open Guantanamo Bay?
You haven't seen what I've seen.
She gonna take
Where I'm
Cuba
from, in
down?
Mauritania, we know not to trust the police. But never did I
They
believe
said
that the
Mauritania.
United States of America would use fear and terror to control me.
A couple sleepless nights, that's all.
I've never been part of a conspiracy, but I'm starting to think this is what it must feel like to be on the outside of it.
You're overthinking this. Either wear the jersey or get off the field.
You need to tell me what happened to you.
No one takes a kneel in my ball court.
You asked me to set fire to this place, but I'm still sitting.
Maybe he's guilty.
Maybe he is. Like, we're doing our job.
I'm not welcome home. That's not
Like,
a part of my job.
If I'm wrong, when it comes to my reckoning, I'm the one that'll have to answer for it.
What makes you think you're any better than the rest of us?
I don't think I'm better than anybody else. That's the point.
For 8 years, I have been dreaming of being in a courtroom. Now that I'm here, I'm scared to death.
You know, I think I figured out why they built Guantanamo down there.
Did you see that creepy guy? Ooh. Ooh.
My client, he's not a suspect. He's a witness.
Mr. Slahi, would you please raise your right hand and repeat after me?
My food's still not fucking. Ooh, who's this?
Okay.
Is that
All
that fucking Voldemort?
I think it might be. I'm gonna pause. The Mauritanian, Brianna. I don't look. It doesn't seem interesting at all. Benedict Cumberbatch's accent was funny, and I don't think that's what he was going for. Also, I don't need to watch. Dude, I'm a 29-year-old American. You think I need to see more, like 9/11 movies? What the fuck? No, I don't want to see that. I don't give a shit
If
about
you
that.
wanna, yeah. If you wanna watch a video about, oh, sorry, I just said video. If you wanna watch a movie about Guantanamo Bay, Harold and Kumar make a great one.
That's a good one. Watch that one instead of this one, cause come on.
Yeah, I'm not that big of a cumber bitch to be watching that stuff.
We got to make sure that we get everybody and everything squared up, so this terrorizer doesn't get away from us. All right, dude. I don't really.
I'm sorry, but like, aren't there enough Americans with accents from like America that can be in these movies? Like, why are we pulling Benedict Cumberbatch out of there?
I'm
sorry. I'm sorry. I like Benedict Cumberbatch, but
he was down. He was like, yeah, I'll make the 17th 9/11 movie in the last 5.5 years. Like, no big deal.
I don't recall a lot of Americans trying to be in British movies with British accents. I'm just saying. I don't know, but I'm just saying. That's all.
Didn't Timothy Chalamet have an accent in a movie?
I've honestly never seen a Timothy Chalamet movie outside of Lady Bird, and he was American.
Oh, he was on SNL the other night. It was pretty good. All right, next movie called The Dig. It's obviously a Netflix film. I don't know anything about it.
Should we take a look at them then?
I thought that was Jodie Foster again.
Things like this are usually
It's
done
not.
through museums.
Yes, but with the war coming, they couldn't embark upon any new ventures.
Maybe it'll be about the big dig.
Well, I've been on digs since I was old enough to hold a trowel.
Nice,
My
we need a
father
Big Dig
taught
movie.
me.
Big Dig, shout out Boston.
They're having another big dig.
What are they?
We're standing in someone's graveyard, I reckon. Viking? Oh, maybe older.
Mr. Brown is an archaeologist.
Well, I'm an excavator.
You've come to dig up the mounds.
So you think there's something beneath?
Who are those men?
They're from the museum.
Ye gods! Mrs. Pretty, I think you'd better come and see.
Why would anyone want to bury a ship?
I would expect this is a grave of a warrior or a king.
But there's more. There's much more.
War's looming. All hands are on deck to excavate before hostilities begin.
The Dark Ages are no longer dark.
Everyone's going to want a piece, and this is your find. Why else will you be playing around in the dirt while the rest of the country prepares for war? That means something, doesn't it?
Is that Voldemort?
From the first human
Yeah, that's what I
handprint on a
said.
cave wall,
Uh-oh.
we're part of something continuous.
Ooh.
Would you have dinner with me?
Help me!
Yes?
I've fallen.
There's moments you should seize.
I've fallen into my excavation.
If you
Man
make
can
a
dig
fucking
the
watch
earth
this
his
movie, I'm
whole
gonna
life
hate you
through.
forever. I don't care what it
Find
gets on
anything
Rotten
like
Tomatoes.
this.
No, that's not Voldemort. That's Ray Fiennes. Wait, was Ray
Steady,
Fiennes
steady,
Voldemort?
Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
We're coming towards the edge of the atmosphere.
Yeah, welcome to 2020.
You say the word.
Welcome to our
I'll dig.
movie review podcast.
Where I can't identify fucking Voldemort. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Thanks.
And pause.
I can't say I ever want to see that in my life.
I never want to see that in my life. And by the way, if you are getting the impression that Brianna and I are against the arts,
There is- ooh,
or
there's
we don't
partial
like,
nudity,
yeah, we
though.
don't like artsy films or movies that are touching or anything like that. That's just not true. It's just that movie looked like Netflix garbage.
It's also in select theaters, so that doesn't really give Netflix like a huge like pump of confidence from me.
Yeah, don't care about Noah and his stupid boat getting excavated in the middle of England before World War
Oh,
II.
is that what it was supposed to
No,
be?
I don't. I'm just saying. Where the fuck did the?
I pictured Noah's Ark being a lot bigger. They had to have a lot of animals on there. And an ark has like an ark. I thought that's why it was called an ark.
Well, on January 29th, you can definitely not see us watching that movie.
Yeah.
Next
We'll
movie,
be running
Brianna,
to see that.
I think it's called The Two of Us.
Tu vivrai con me in un'isola
Oh. You're saying that there was something in your house.
On pourrait commencer à chercher notre nouveau chez nous.
Oh.
Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire.
Je voulais vous dire une chose qui est très importante pour moi.
T'as rien dit à tes enfants, non?
Mais si j'ai essayé de lui dire...
Monsieur, ça vous pose un problème, les vieilles lesbiennes?
Enfin, non.
Tout le monde s'en fout. T'as changé d'avis?
Je t'ai dit que je leur annoncerai demain...
My camera fell off my bong.
That's what happens when you try to put your camera on a
Elle a eu un
penis
accident
bump like that.
vasculaire. On pourra peut-être pas reparler.
Bonjour, je suis la voisine d'en face. Votre mère est mon amie.
Mon père en a fait baver à ma mère. Ma mère a jamais cherché à refaire sa vie quand il est mort.
C'est nous. Maman! Elle vous a menti depuis 20 ans. C'est moi qu'elle aime.
Partez ou j'appelle la police!
Dégagez! Regarde-moi. Je suis là.
Interesting.
Okay. I obviously didn't pay attention to that one, but all I heard was French. What happened?
They were speaking French. It's a French film. It's about these two next door neighbors that are lesbian lovers, and one of them seems to not have a family, and the other one seems to have a family, and she didn't tell her kids she was a lesbian and or in love with her next door neighbor, and then she has a stroke, and they're like, no, her lesbian lover can't help take care of her. And it seems like it's a movie about the woman who had a stroke trying to remember that she had a lesbian lover in the first place.
Oh shit! She got to remember how much B she looked up. All right, all right. Next movie, because
life is a road, straight and narrow. Stay on the road, and it will take you safely home. But make a wrong turn, and you will meet the darkness.
What was that?
The detective's here. She's gonna be taken over.
I'm certain I know you from somewhere.
is that
I don't think so.
Hillary Swank, like, I've never thought of as like a sex symbol, but I guess she's growing into it.
What?
Look, I have a marriage to protect.
This is how they're portraying
You're
her.
afraid I'm gonna expose you to your wife? It wasn't a robbery. Can you think of anyone who might want to harm you? Friends? Family? Or a woman you screwed? And discarded?
Oh, babe.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Did you do it?
Did I do what? I am not a murderer.
Hillary Swank totally killed that guy's wife, you can tell. Spoiler.
I don't believe you.
I made one wrong turn, and it cost me everything.
Well, then you shouldn't have come to Vegas.
Hillary Swank got some good dick and she don't want to give it up?
No, I think she got fucking ghosted or something. If I
Nothing's easy
could do
with
what
you.
Hillary Swank's doing to every guy that I ghosted, girl, be a lot less population in Massachusetts. But
That's
that was weird.
That's weird. That looked. You remember Enough?
No, Enough was
J-Lo?
totally different. No,
looked
that was
like
a totally
worse
different
version
movie.
of that. Yeah, that looked terrible.
Enough was her husband was beating her.
Isn't Hillary Swank an Oscar winner?
Yeah,
Come
I'm
on,
sorry, but you
Hilldog.
can't tell me that guy's would step out on his wife for Hillary Swank. Not like a young 90s Hillary Swank. This is like a, what are we, in 2020 Hillary Swank.
She looked
and,
like Dee
you
from
know,
Always Sunny.
her hands are busted.
Talk
She
about
does have a
manhood.
strong jawline, though.
Oh
and
yeah,
I'm
her
kind of
jawline's stronger
jealous.
than mine. Woo!
But I don't know. After even a lot of drinking, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ew.
All right. 2 trailers left. Mayor. It's got some noms on the screen, so you never know. Could be good.
One of them says hot dogs, though. Like, how much can that be?
Oh, it does say hot dogs. Official selection, hot dogs.
ايش بدك مني؟ اصحى اطلع.
موسى حديد.
قطاع الحكم المحلي من أجمل القطاعات اللي الواحد ممكن يعمل فيها في الوطن.
خلي بس نعمل غرفتين بصراحة. خلينا
الزلمة بيقول لي عامل لي حمام فيهم. بدي أنا لغاية الآن مش فاهم شو الست بقول.
Is this a documentary or
يعني أنت
documentary about
لا واحدة منهم.
والله هاي شغل ميسي.
اوه
وصلنا ل5 في العد بينزل عملية الإنزال بتصير عن الأسطح.
أنا رئيس بلدية فيك يا عالم، أقسم برب العالم واللي مش عاجبه.
Is this Musa Hadid Steals Christmas?
هذه بابليك راحة.
إنه اليوم في خطاب وراح يتطرق لهذا الموضوع. راح يعلن إيش؟
اطلع الوراء. بدنا نشوف شو بصير الليلة بدها تقوم الدنيا.
This is intense.
I'm not quite sure that everyone can imagine what difficulties you face as a mayor in Palestine. We don't have our own currency. We cannot visit Jerusalem. We are surrounded on all sides by Israeli settlements. كل مرة عم بزور فيها مدينة من المدن الصديقة عم بشعر قديش احنا بإمكاننا نعمل أشياء احنا مش قادرين نعملها. Very long day. يعني احنا مفترضين انه العالم كله مش عم بينام قلقان علينا. يا زلمه احنا ما حدش. هذا البربيج ما بينفع.
هي كل سنة نفس الفوضى ونفس القصة.
تطلعش انت تطلعش. هذه الارض إلنا بكل محاولاتكم. Maybe I have to say it in other words. It's about dignity.
Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I don't know if you know anything about the Palestinian-Israeli conflict, Brianna, but it's not the most rated PG thing going on right now, so this is probably going to be pretty good, pretty enlightening.
He just stole Christmas.
Musa Hadid steals Christmas. I'd be for it.
How did
Musa Hadid steal Christmas? With a peace treaty. That's how.
A peace tree.
A peace tree. All right. Last trailer, identifying features.
My identifying feature is my chin.
Mine is too, but I cover it with a beard, so it's not as doubled.
Yo ando buscando a mi hijo. La última vez que lo vi fue hace 2 meses. Mi hijo desapareció cuando tomó un camión que iba para la frontera.
Indícame si reconoce algo.
Yo sé el empaque. Le digo que a mi hijo lo asaltaron.
No ande preguntando esas cosas en público. No sabe quién la puede escuchar.
You have been found guilty of improper entry into the United States of America. You're now in removal procedures.
¿Cuánto hace que las cosas están así?
Ando con cuidado, carnal. Por aquí la cosa está bien caliente.
Oiga, no le voy a hacer nada.
De espaldas te pareces a él.
Todos nos parecemos de espaldas. Mi mamá quería que me fuera. Casi nunca le mandé nada.
Las cosas no andan como para estar hablando con desconocidos.
Levántese. Tenemos que irnos. No voy a volver hasta encontrarlo.
Aquí se está perdiendo mucha gente. Algunos en el cruce y otros cuando los regresan.
Es que mi hijo puede estar muerto, pero yo tengo que saber. Si usted sabe algo, dígame.
Liam Neeson has him.
We should have known.
That was good.
That's I'll probably
Decent.
yeah, I would run to see it, but it looks like watchable in the future.
Looks better than Mexican Taken.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Mhm.
All right. Well, those were 7 trailers that we just watched. I have no suggestions as of right now. We will follow them through the zeitgeist and see where they land. I'd be very surprised if we watched any of them on our podcast, Where the Fuck Are the Popcorn Bags? But on that note, thank you so much for listening. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that little bell button down at the bottom. We're going to be doing these about once a week. Just trying to get everybody caught up with the trailers coming out because we got some movies coming out now, so that's pretty cool. Brianna, you got anything to say to the beautiful peeps before we leave?
Other than the fact that I ordered food at 5:43 and it's still not here, other than that, no. Just, subscribe, like, listen, love us, because we love you.
It's 7:56, so it's been 2 hours, and she's hangry. We'll catch you on this week's episode of Where the Fuck Are the Popcorn Bags. As always, drops on Wednesday at 5 a.m. This week's episode...
For all those early risers.
For all those early risers. This week's episode, I'm pretty sure, is going to be Nomadland, so that'll be a good watch. We'll catch you on the flip side. Bye, everybody. Listen to our podcast.